Hello and welcome to another video. Today I will be doing a video on Paragon and what I expect for basic knowledge and tips and tricks of what you're meant to do in the game, simply. Firstly, the tutorial. The tutorial is a new feature in which will help new players, maybe even recurring players but they don't know much about the game, and will allow them to know more about the actual game, how to play, how to do whatnot, and do everyday tasks within the game, just to allow more success as a person and a gamer in general. Secondly, callouts. Callouts are essential. It allows you to help your teammates, it allows you to help whatever, like anything to do with your teammates, any situation, very successful if you're using them. For instance, if a teammate's about to get killed, tell them to retreat, you can go up to that teammate, block the damage, allow them to recuperate, and you can actually help them by telling them to retreat because you're about to come and help them. Or if you can need help attacking a buff, go attack the buff, etc., etc. Next, other forms of communication indeed are useful. Simply, if you have a keyboard or a mini keyboard you plug to your controller, is useful. Just type to the person what needs to happen, or in general in the team chat, tell them what needs to happen as a team and how you're going to do this. It will allow you to be successful and do everything you need to do as a team in that match. For instance, let's say they're split pushing, but you need to split push back and defend. You could tell whatnot to defend, and then the other lot to go split push or split defend, and it just allows success in general. Communication is key. It increases teamwork, success in the match, and how everyone works together. To yes, it falls under teamwork, but I mean, how the characters fuse together. Because, for instance, you might get a Gadget and a Gideon start of game on one lane. It does not work. They don't get enough card points, and it won't mean they get success in general. Next, you've heard me speak about this a bit. Teamwork. Teamwork is the dream. Dream makes everything work in this game. If you have a good teamwork, you have a good match in which you may win. Most likely will if you have good teamwork. However, too much teamwork does exist. But that means when you're all together and you're sticking as a clump and you're trying to go around attacking everyone like separate people all as a group, you won't get enough card points at endgame, and towards endgame you will just get slapped around and you'll just be beaten, and then you'll be like, nah, I'm not playing this game anymore, screw this. But simply know what teamwork is required. This is like any situation, teamwork is required, however too much of it is bad. And next is your character. Know what character you're playing as. For instance, how they work, how your team needs them or require something along those lines, and their skill sets and their build. If you know all this, it will allow you to be a better person as a team, or not as a team, but you to work in the team, to be more successful in the actual environment, as well as be better as that person or character to be successful in the match. And it allows you to know your person or character, but it actually allows greater team success, teamwork to be increased, and increase onto team combos, what we'll cover in a minute. Next is buffs. So there's 4 buffs: all prime, purple buff simply, a black buff, a blue buff, red buff. These 4 buffs are useful depending on the person or character you're playing as. Simply, all prime, useful to everyone. Increased damage, increased tower damage, heaven, it really is. Or increased health, depending on the prime card you have equipped. And it just, that allows you to be better at what your role is. For instance, if you're a tank, have the health one, you're going to be better at being a tank. If you're a high damage dealer, pick damage. You'll do a lot better. Simples. And then we've got black buff. Black buff is increased tower damage, in which inhibitors, towers, and core will take increased damage instead of like 50% of your attack speed or damage, whatever it is, and it allows you to be better in those situations. For instance, if you're Chimera going for an inhibitor by yourself, black buff will allow you to kill it quicker, meaning you won't die by the other team, and it will allow you to get elite minions up and running quicker, and it just allows you to be a better person. Next, blue buff. Blue buff is simply mana regeneration, and mana regeneration is useful for the caster / ability users. For instance, Gideon or Gadget, they use their abilities for damage. As a result, they need mana, And an early game, mana is key for them because they won't have enough to do abilities. But later game, it's not needed, but it's useful. And it does not just apply to them, other characters will need it, but that's only after a long duration of the match. And then next, we got the red buff. The red buff is one of those things, most people go for it, however, you don't need it. It's just increased damage, it's just handy to have. In which you can kill people quicker, you can kill minions quicker, jungle minions quicker, buffs quicker, towers slightly quicker, and it's just overall a benefit, but it is not needed to be successful. But if you have it, it helps. Really, really helps. And now my last point is team combos. Team combos are, most people were like, what is team combos? I would just pick my favourite hero. Oh no. But simply team combos are whoever picks the first character, basically everyone else molds around them to be successful, or if you're in a chat, you mold it in the chat or type it, etc. And it just allows you to pick the right people to be successful in most encounters. For instance, if you have pushers, like your first person picks pushers, let's say it's Iggy, you need some others, so you may want a Chimera, a Grux, and then we go a Gideon, and then we need an energy damage dealer, so we could go Richter, and he could be classed as a tank as well, and then it's nice and split up, and it just allows you to be successful in most conflicts, simply. But if you all so far, everything I've covered in this video, all of the things I stated, so the tutorial, the callouts, the communication, the character, the build, the teamwork, the buffs and whatnot, and then the team combos, if you know all this, your experience will gain, like, not in-game experience, but your personal experience with the game will be more pleasurable, as well as you know how to be better at the game, in which will lead to more success, more enjoyment, and just overall a greater time as a person in that game. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you want me to do a build on next, because I have no clue so far. But I want to do a build soon, so let me know, and I'll see you lot next time. Bye bye.